What's up, guys? 0 to 60 Garage here. Today we're going to be working on the old Cateye, and I got some traction bars from Far From Stock for this beast here. I have some heavy wheel hop issues, so hopefully these will be the thing that we need to combat that, and I can actually use my two-step now. So we got our bars. I got them powder coated here locally. Dog's Powder Coat, huge shout out. He did my Illusion Tropical Fusion color that I have everywhere else. We got these brackets all from Far From Stock. Nameplate brackets. I didn't even order these. They just sent me the upgraded ones. So shout out to Far From Stock for knowing who I am, I guess. We got hardware also from Far From Stock, and I have the new bushings and new Heim joints from Far From Stock, just to rebuild these things, because pretty much all I bought was the bars with some pretty beat up bushings and seized Heim joints. So today we're going to be welding these brackets on and hopefully getting these things on and being able to do a couple test hits, make sure they all work, and hopefully we'll be able to launch this thing and put down some power to the wheels instead of in the air. So yeah, I'm going to move this thing so that way I can get it backed up over there. So it's time for a cold start.
Girl said she won't pull up for some action. Just chillin' in my crib like I was brackin'. Rack sleep in my pocket, I cause racking. And this hoe crew hop out cool, so they gon' back it. Shit that smell on me, but I'm rockin' CDO, that's fashion. If I don't mess with somebody, they can't even get no fraction. Bought some shit on socials and forever be that cashin'. Walked up at that party, told everybody go insane. Key necklaces drippin' like water. Me and squad ball hard like Carter. In the whip, pour out like water. I can switch that shit like Marta. Pick up bands like Lotto. They cannot compete. Y'all cannot come with me. Strongly, I'm a lead.
All right, so we got our rear brackets tacked onto the axle. For this truck, I had to do it straight down because the shock mounts are on either side of the axle. So you couldn't just have them forward because one of them would get in the way. So the bars are, like the brackets are going straight down. And then we got this one here. Now that those brackets are tacked on, obviously you don't want to fully weld anything until you know everything fits. So we're going to save the fully welding everything for last. I'm going to put this bar in the bracket there on the back side. And then I'll swing this traction bar up and line it up wherever it goes here on the frame. It's probably going to be somewhere around here. But that way I can figure out where I got to grind down to tack these front brackets up. And then once we tack everything and we have the bars in place and we know everything fits, then at that point, we'll break out the welder and we'll lay some fucking dimes. So far so good. Kind of a pain working around those shock mounts. If they were in a different spot, I know there's a lot of trucks that have a lot better mounts for the shocks than these Cateyes, but if you're doing this on a Cateye, just know that it's going to be a pain in the ass and you're going to want to cut the shock mounts off. Don't do that, obviously, but so yeah, I'm going to get this bar set up here and I'll get back to you guys when I got these front brackets tacked in and everything's in place, then we can get to welding. So we got the brackets tacked on, everything's tacked on, ready to go. So underneath here, it helps if you use a jack. You can kind of position it underneath on the bar so that way you can line up that front bracket a little bit better. Pretty much makes it to where you can get that bracket flush on the frame. Then you can tack it. So everything's tacked in, ready to go. So now, pretty much all that's left is to weld it. Not sure if I want to weld it with the bars still in there. I don't really know if that's a good idea, but I don't think we'll have to. I think I'm going to take the bars out to weld everything up, just so that way I don't ruin the powder coat. So, yeah, let's get to some B-roll of some dimes getting laid.
Yeah, smoking this high, wasn't high till I felt your love. One more time, need another hit, that's my favorite drug. Talking to your mama on the phone like my plug. Yeah, I need that, now I'm faded. Faded off your love. Yeah, I'm faded. Faded off your love. Yeah, I'm faded. Faded off your love. Now I'm faded. Faded off your love. Yeah, I'm faded. Faded off your. Tell 'em I'm addicted, ain't no fixing, ain't no rehab. You a dime, I love shopping, I need every bag. Need a bump of my baby, yeah, I like that shit. Need a hole, ain't no half, I ain't doing splits. You the type that I like, need it raw, no stepped on. Fucked around and nodded off, now they all get slept on. Throwing salt, it don't stick, yeah, this shit hit Teflon. Tryna get in the way, then they gon' get stepped on. Smoking this high, wasn't high till I felt your love. One more time.
So we got the traction bars all put on. Just put them all in the brackets down here. Got the plates put on. It was pretty simple. We just painted all the brackets black so that way it matched the frame. It wasn't really, I couldn't really powder coat them because we were welding them to the frame. So otherwise I would have just had them powder coated. But question, what should I do with that plate? Because right now it's like a brushed finish almost. It's just raw stainless. So should I polish it out or do a powder coat, like do the powder coat color on the plate? Personally, all the powder coat that I have is against black because it's off the frame. So I think it looked better powder coated, but if you guys think it looked better polished, we can always do that too. It'd probably be easier to polish it in all honesty, but let me know what you guys want me to do with it and I'll do that. I'll probably try to set up a poll on YouTube. If not, just put in the comments, you know, powdered or polished, and I'll get that in the works for the show season this year. But they are all done. They're all on there. Obviously, there's going to be a clip included of, it's just a super short clip, but you can kind of see them actually working. The truck's rear end isn't hopping all over the place. There's a lot more control on a launch. Unfortunately, in that video, all there was I could only do a 1700 RPM two-step launch because I don't have the converter in yet. The converter's on the shelf, but we're waiting for warmer weather so that way when I throw it in, I can slap it on a trailer, get it up there, get it tuned. And so that'll be a later video. I'll go through the whole thing. We're going to do the converter and the Trailblazer SS manifold, new injectors and stuff all at the same time. That way we can get it tuned all at the same time. And hopefully with that, we might push 500 crank if we're lucky. We're already almost, I think we're a little above 400. So that would be pretty awesome. That'd be a good, fun driver number. So, but yeah, the bars are great so far. I have no complaints. If you have any questions about anything with them, drop it in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer as best as I can. Obviously, this was like a kind of DIY kit. So if anybody else wants to do it on these 1500s, because I know that honestly, I don't even think on their page they have any Chevys for like the kits. So this is how you do it on a 04 Silverado 1500. And it would probably work for any Duramax as well. All right. Sorry about this. The audio corrupted right here. It didn't really corrupt. The mics just died. Because we're poor and we can't afford to charge our microphones. So pretty much I just said it'll work for Duramaxes too. And then, you know, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, with that unfortunate circumstance of me recording this voiceover, we will see you guys in the next 0 to 60 garage video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.
I just had sex in the truck, almost put it in drive with a butt. I'm shitting and pull like I'm nuts, real goofy, yuck. Shout out my little cuz you said shout me out in the song, so cuz you what's up. Let me give you advice, rule number 1, don't hang with schmucks. Number 2, don't give out your trust. Number 3, clean up your life.